guys, welcome back to the channel. Hard to believe. This is not at all the way I intended to come back to the channel. I was hoping that we'd actually be in our own apartment by now, but as you can see, we are still in an extended stay hotel. The reason I decided to return to you guys with a regular scheduled video before we actually got an apartment was the fact that I am losing subscribers slowly but surely, and I need a way to resurrect this channel from the dead and hopefully finally reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Now, I don't have a whole lot of faith that's actually going to happen because I set that goal last year and the year before and it's just not happening, so... But you know what? Nothing is impossible, hope springs eternal, and all that good stuff. Before I bring you the Star Wars news of today, which is Monday, February 8th, by the time I upload this is probably going to be old news. Thank you, slow internet. I'd like to talk about the channel and what's coming up. No, I do not have a new intro because, as I said before, all my Star Wars stuff, including my costumes, are 100 miles away over the mountains, which we have no means to secure. So until I have a costume and until my husband has a costume, yes, he's going to be involved in the new intro. We've already written out a script. We can't do anything until we have those costumes. So it's probably going to be, I'm going to give a conservative estimate of spring before we have a new intro for the channel. Sorry, I really wanted to make it better, but Darth Real Life kicked in and, well, things change. The other thing I wanted to state was that I'm going to try and do regular uploads of about 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, until we get back to Saber Saturday, sometime later in the year. The plan at this point is to basically talk about whatever is going on that particular day in the world of Star Wars or geek or whatever. I may be adding some Marvel stuff to it. I may be reviewing WandaVision and the upcoming The Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, of course any new Star Wars series that drop, and this is not going as smoothly as I had hoped. You may notice I am not wearing any Star Wars t-shirts. I don't have any of them. They're all back at my parents' house in the attic. So I'm going to be coming to you with a very, very rough equivalent of a Star Wars hairstyle. Today I decided to do miniature Leia buns, but as you can see this one got kind of away from me and it's sort of... yeah, that didn't work so well. That's because I was in a hurry and didn't want to stick a half dozen pins into my head. The two things I wanted to bring to you today is, first of all, the maestro John Williams is 89 years young. Next year he's going to be 90. Oh my goodness. Very, very happy birthday to John Williams. Clearly a musical genius, not just for his scores on Star Wars, but Indiana Jones, Jaws, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List. Just the list goes on and on and on and on. He is literally a musical genius, and everyone in the film community and musical industry, I'm sure, just absolutely adores him, and I hope he has a wonderful day. Second thing I wanted to bring to you was some football game was on yesterday. I'm kidding. There was the Super Bowl yesterday. I found it very boring, the little bits of it that I watched. I did not watch the halftime show, but apparently, according to an article on InsideTheMagic.com, Star Wars fans noticed something Star Warsy about the halftime show. I did not, as I said, I did not watch it myself, but looking at the backdrop, it was very Cloud City carbon freezing chamber meets interior Death Star vibe going on behind the musical artist, which I think was The Weeknd. And at one point they had dancers coming out with bandages on their face that reminded several people of the Tusken Raiders or Sand People. And the going joke was the Jawas were the backup singers. Like I said, I did not watch the clip. I have no interest in it. But that seems pretty amusing. There was one person that tweeted they were expecting a lightsaber duel with the Star Wars theme, and another person tweeted that the only thing missing was Mark Hamill. That would have been pretty funny. So that's what happened over the weekend. Now there is a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff coming up this year. The High Republic books and comic books have already started coming out. No, I haven't read any of them because I haven't found them in any bookstores. And I am not within easy traveling distance to a library. Dang it. The other thing is, of course, third season of The Mandalorian. Woohoo! woo! What happens with little Grogu, and is the Mando gonna get a new ship? What's gonna happen with that? Apparently, the report is around Christmas. The Ahsoka series is supposed to come out with Rosario Dawson reprising her role as Ahsoka Tano. Kind of interested in that, but there's actually a lot more Star Wars stuff coming out next year instead of this year. I believe next year there's going to be the Andor series, possibly Clone Wars Bad Batch, the Kenobi series, I think, and several other things. On a personal note, the main things that I am looking forward to on Disney Plus is, of course, the Kenobi series. Can't wait for it. The Cassian Andor series. Can't wait for it. Of course, more seasons of The Mandalorian. And on the Marvel end of things, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which apparently highlights Bucky Barnes and the person that Captain America passes his shield down to, the Falcon. Now, I honestly wish Captain America had given the shield to Bucky, because they were best friends since they were little kids, and they've always been there for each other, even if it earned them enemies. And maybe it's because Sebastian Stan looks a lot like Mark Hamill did when he was younger, but I've got a big soft spot for Bucky. And he's the only, apart from Captain America and Spider-Man, he's the only other Avenger that I really honestly care about. So, and yes, I am planning on watching WandaVision once the entire series is out, so I can review the whole thing at once. I don't know. I mean, I was never really a fan of the Scarlet Witch and Vision, but Paul Bettany is a very good actor, so I'll go ahead and give it a chance and see what I think of it. Alright, my battery's on the verge of dying, so I need to wrap this up pretty quick. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to help keep this channel going, go ahead, check out the links in the description box. I've got t-shirts for sale. I've got a Patreon account. I am in need of that more than ever now because, as I told you in that little weepy live stream a few days ago, my main job is gone as of March, and I am not qualified for any other jobs that are work from home. And my therapist says I definitely should not be working in retail or food service because of my high level of anxiety. So I'm kind of stuck like that. I'm going to have to do something work from home that I do not deal directly with the public. That's going to be difficult. So prayers, positive thoughts, good vibes, everything is welcome. Of course, you know, if you want to be a Patreon member, go ahead, starts at $1. Don't worry, I won't be pitching that every single day. If you want to see more geeky content, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. So, question of the day. Which of you watched the Super Bowl, and if you saw the halftime show, did it remind you of Star Wars or not? If it didn't remind you of Star Wars, was there anything else it reminded you of? Personally, the bandages on people's faces made me think of The Invisible Man, or somebody getting beat up and then their face getting bandaged up. What was with that anyway? Anyway, go ahead and post a comment below. As always, please keep things clean for the younger members of the audience. So, I'll see everybody again, God willing, on Wednesday, if I can find anything interesting to talk about. Please bear with me. This is a whole new format for me. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing until there's more Star Wars series out, and I can't afford to buy anything Star Wars, so this is all we're going to be getting. But until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi saying God bless, and may the Force be with you, always.